guys, we just put some rods in. We're going to do some morning fishing. We just anchored up on the mouth of a creek. Got one over here, a small fish. There's a lot of small fish jumping around, probably hybrids. Yeah, nice hybrid striper. It's a fun fish to catch out of the Ohio River there.
A high bird.
It's not a catfish, but it's a fish. We just caught some fresh shad up in there. Nice fish there. Get the day started. They don't bother us none. We don't mind catching them. They're fun. We are gonna do some drifting today also to see if we can find some active fish. I fished the other night. Probably seen that video. I was talking about the fish had mud on the sides, all the blues, one or two of the flatheads did. It means that they're down deep, they're hugging the bottom, and I noticed that they can be pretty finicky when they're like that sometimes too, unless it's the dead of winter, and it's not winter. We just had a really big cold front, and it's about 3 days into it now. So we won't know anything till we get going, you know. We're gonna mark some spots and drift some edges, suspend fishing, and so we'll be back.
Good bite, line 2.
Keeps going back at that.
High bird.
Oh yeah. Well, we got another one. Never fails when you're trying to rig another rod up.
Should brought some breakfast sandwiches. We'd be getting all kinds of bites.
Just to stay down, whatever it is. Feels like a channel cat. Flathead. It was getting hit earlier, and it was bumping it around, and I said it looks like a flathead. I guess he came back. He's a little guy. He's a dark fish. That sun's right on him, so you can probably see the colors. Really pretty. Interesting fish. He's really dark. He's real muscular too. Here we go. See if we can catch another fish here. Oh, here we go again.
The hot rod there.
Flathead right there. He's holding it. I hope he's a bigger one. Come on, baby, come on. A little more. I just got that rod retied finally. I got stuff all over the place. Might be a little better fish, I'm not sure. just went in my other line too. Thought, oh, I think it just got heavier, but I think it just hit my other line. And he's moving now. It's a slow fish. Tell that he's affected by this cold front. Bubbles. Feels like a flathead. Wouldn't doubt it. Definitely act like one going down. Another one. Same size, different color. A little brighter. Little flatheads are eating this morning. Chomp, chomp. Sure looks like that other one. He's a little lighter colored. Maybe we'll get lucky and get one of the big ones out of here. This one hit the drag a little bit. We were just about to pull it all up and drift on down to another. Bared it down pretty nice. Not a bad fish, anyway. We actually moved down closer into the channel of this creek here. I'll be darned, that's a blue. Sure act like a flathead. He's caught. He's in the net. Where we want him.
Yeah, this might not be a bad spot to hang on. We probably need fresh bait.
I think we need to be down, like I said, still.
But our bait's been on for over an hour. Hold up, I'm going to take a picture with the...
Nice fish there. Curling that tail, he's all mad. Get a picture, let him go. Bounce around for a minute until we get over there, I guess. Oh, I just got hit. There he is. There he is. Oh, boy. Crushed. Drifting. Hammered him. Ah, he's in another line, too.
Where's the remote?
Right behind, it's behind me. decided to do a little drifting. Move over to the left a little bit. Drifting around 42-foot water right now. Goes up and down for a little bit until we get on down a little bit into this deeper hole. We're going to slide on into it. Might anchor up there. Oh, top of the mouth. So I'm keeping us about
We was going at 0.
yeah, we're at 0
I stopped it because we were
keeping us at about a half mile an hour between 0.55 and 0.65. And here's another nice little blue cat right there for us. Start our drifting. We're using 8s and 10 ounce to keep us down. Really just a Carolina rig. And 10-aught Mustad circle hook wide gap 80-pound test leader. The ones that I got with mono, I put a 10-aught on, or a 10 ounce. The reason why is because mono filament line grabs the current more and pulls it out more. So I want it to be a little more down. Ones with the braid, I have a couple with braid. 8 ounce is fine today. So sometimes you might have to go up to 12. But we're trying to keep about half mile an hour, and we're adjusting as we go. Like I said, we're kind of moving down through here, and we come up in 35. Next thing you know, a second later, we're down into 42. So we're really back and forth quite a bit if you see us running around in circles till we get a little further on down where everything is a little more the depth is a little better in the 55 53 area. So I'm just adjusting at the moment, getting ready. So we got us one anyway. Well, my camera wasn't running, but I got another one on the drift there, so for what it counts for, it's a fish. 56 foot of water here. Oh well.
You think I should reel down on him? Or? It seems like he's got it right now, but
He did have it. He still has it. He should have it.
He's been holding on to it for a long time. Yeah, there he is.
he's real big.
Now, it's a fish. That's a good thing. We moved down to a spot with a tree that's hung up on a big structure. It looks like a barge that it's hung on. Plus, we're kind of on an edge that goes up a little bit of a, I don't know, like a gully, a little trench, I guess you could call it.
I don't know, he's getting bigger.
Getting
Gets
bigger.
off, he's huge.
Yeah. Well, if you lose him, he's 80.
Otherwise, he's 8 pounds.
I hope he makes that. Well, looks like that
Flathead.
flathead action there today. Daytime flatheads. Well, seem to be that size wanting to bite today during the day. Where the big guys went.
Alright, don't make me get a hook in me. Oh yeah, here's how you make a fish bigger.
Yeah, we know that
Or
trick.
if you got longer arms, you could have a bigger fish. Nice yellow, little mud on them, not much.
Female. See his
Back you go.
little pocket. Well, back down in the river.
Yay!
Well, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. It's around, we'll see, 2 o'clock, a little bit after 2. It's getting pretty warm. We're trying to finally push through this cold front, and the fish let us know that there's a few of them that are more active. The way they were hitting, they were hitting on suspended rods drifting, and then the anchored rods. None of the fish today had silt on them, which is pretty good. Between 5 and 6, 7 fish, whatever it was. I'll just show you real quick the boat, the upgrade, and kind of what we done here. So it's a mess, of course, because we're fishing, but we did got a nice new seat for up front here, and then back here we redone this floor in a C-deck vinyl, put some drains in, and then we put a few more seat bases in. Took that big step out that was right here across the bottom, gave us another 1.5 feet of floor space. We added on 2 side monster rod holders on each side. Put our T-bars back on the top instead of the sides, and a bunch of different electrical stuff here going on for safety reasons. It's hard to see in there, but there's breakers. There's also a charger for 2 batteries on board, and then there's a charger up front for 2, and we moved the other batteries for the trolling motor underneath here too, right in here. So it's looking good. We're happy with it so far. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna pull them on up. It's about that time to eat some lunch. It's getting pretty warm, and the wind is really irritating and throwing us off, and that's one reason why we had to quit drifting. We were actually getting a few drifting, but it was so hard to control the boat. There goes a fish jumping. He wanted to get in the boat and go for a ride. But appreciate y'all watching. It means a lot to me.